answer as honestly and as no filter, as the name suggests, no filter. This magic spell you cast, this is love beyond question. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Swasti. If you're new to my channel, then please don't forget to check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel down below. And I am here to answer some questions that you guys had about menstrual cups. This is going to be a very no filter question and answer, and I will answer as honestly and as no filter, as the name suggests, no filter, so as honestly as possible. And I asked you guys to send me questions about menstrual cups, so here goes. Most of these topics I did cover in the last video, but in case वहाँ पे उतना clear नहीं हो पाया हो, तो इसमें I am just answering all those questions. Okay, so the first one is my favorite one, is अंदर रह गया तो. Okay, firstly, I mean, it's a very funny question. It made me laugh a lot. But the point is, your vagina is not an endless pit. ठीक है? तो अंदर वो खो नहीं सकता. There's only so much space in your vagina. तो it cannot get lost in the vagina. And this is not small enough कि वो अंदर खो जाएगा. So don't worry about that. हो सकता है थोड़ी difficulty हो, but there are ways with which you can just make sure that to push it down a little and आराम से निकल आएगा. You can squat, you can push your pelvic muscles a little and just put your hand inside and just press it from the sides. Make sure to loosen the vacuum. अगर निकालने में remove करने में दिक्कत आ रही है, उसका मतलब है that either it like the vacuum has become very tight and you have left it for a very long time, तो वो थोड़ा vacuum ज़्यादा हो गया है, वो अंदर अच्छे से घुस गया है, या फिर there is no या फिर I think that is the only reason निकालने में दिक्कत होगी. And that is why it's very important to not cut off this dandi. A lot of people cut off this dandi, I guess, but I mean I think वो रखना ज़रूरी है. All you have to do is press a little on the base of this so that ये जो holes हैं छोटे छोटे, उनमें थोड़ी हवा जाए और वो लूज हो जाएगा और निकल आएगा बहुत आसानी से. अंदर नहीं छूट सकता. It's not possible कि वो अंदर खो जाए या छूट जाए. Second is, what are the risks if inserted wrong? I don't think, I googled and researched as well. I do not think there are any risks involved if you insert it wrong. The only risk is that leakage हो जाएगा. There is no wrong way to insert it. Like you might just insert in a way कि ये fold खुला नहीं हो. So the only thing that will happen is that blood won't get collected in this and blood will leak out, which will fail the purpose of using a menstrual cup. But apart from that, there are no such risks involved. The only risks that are involved is if you do not sterilize and keep it clean, then you might develop an infection. But apart from that, there is really no risk if you keep your menstrual cup clean, if you keep your area clean, and if you change it at 6 to 8 hours, there is absolutely no risk involved as far as I could find out. Next question is it weird to put in? A little for the first 2 months max. उसके बाद you will get used to it. बीच बीच में it might feel a little weird to put it in. Especially for me, it's more weird when I'm bleeding and I have to put it in, because if active bleeding हो रही है उसी time पे, so it gets a little messy and weird. But apart from that, it's not actually that weird to put in. Yeah, you get used to it, but starting of course, yes, it is a little weird. How long can they last? For me, it lasts on my very heavy flow days. It lasts up to 5.5 to 6 hours. On light flow days, it can last up to 10 hours. Aram se, I don't have to change it. I do it for my own sake sometimes, but I have left it for about 12 hours once, and yeah, it was there. That was on a light flow day, of course. It will obviously depend on your flow. You need to know how much you bleed and everything. Another wonderful thing that I actually found out about menstrual cups for me was that I could actually see how much I bleed. So पहले मेरे को लगता था with patch night that I bleed so much, but after using a menstrual cup I was like ठीक है, इतना भी नहीं होता कुछ, मतलब है काफी निकलता है खून, but it's okay. It somehow made me more connected and less afraid of my period. It's a very weird thing, but it is what it is. Does it help with cramps? No, I think this question was in reference to my video that I did 2 हफ्ता पहले, where I was saying how for me shifting to menstrual cups made my periods easier. It does not help with cramps. It makes me feel better on my periods is because I don't feel that gila sensation. I don't feel uncomfortable. I am much more active because I don't get rashes. I don't feel ganda thing down my area. So because of that, I am more active and more comfortable on my period because of this little wonder. Infection issues. As I already mentioned, that if you do not clean your cup, if you do not keep it clean, of course infection issues ho sakte hain. If you do not clean your cup on time and don't sterilize it, then of course there's a chance of getting an infection. But there's also a chance of getting an infection from pads, from tampons, and from literally everything. So taking care of your intimate hygiene is very, very important. No matter what you're using a cup or a pad or anything like that. So infection ke chances to of course hain, but if you take care of your hygiene and keep the cup clean, then there's no risk of infections at all. How do you wash the cup? Okay, you have to sterilize it. Before and after my cycles, I like to sterilize it as well because I'm keeping it and storing it, so I just feel it's a little more cleaner and hygienic that way. During my cycle, what I do is I wash it with just water, and once a day I wash it with an intimate wash that I use. I don't think using a soap will be the best option because not all soaps are suitable for your area down there, and in case some soap is left, it might cause an irritation and infection. So we don't want that. If you use an intimate wash, you can wash it with that, or else washing it with water and like warm water is enough. You don't have to do anything extra. Is it comfortable? Hell yes. It is the most comfortable thing in the world. For me personally, it took me 2 days to get like the complete hang of it. After my second day, I was like, this is too comfortable. Like first day I was very scared to even sleep in it because I was like, I don't know क्या होगा, लीक हो गया तो रात को मुझे पता नहीं चला और लीक होने लग जाए तब क्या करेंगे. But this is so comfortable, I can't tell you. But obviously first time, because you're putting something inside you, तो थोड़ा discomfort feel हो सकता है, but in थोड़ा so that discomfort is normal, I guess. But if it starts hurting you, if it starts paining, then don't go ahead with it and consult like a doctor or a gynaec. Okay. Does it affect your virginity? I think virginity का मतलब होता है if you have sex, and this is not something that you have sex with. This is something to collect your blood. So no, it does not affect your virginity anywhere. And another question regarding to virginity is, can virgins use this? Yes, they can. It is completely safe. It's completely normal. Even if you haven't had anything down there before, it is completely fine. You can still use it well. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. And another one is actually a very good question, but I don't have the answer to this, is how do you change or clean it out in public washrooms? Now the thing is, I personally haven't even changed my pad in a public washroom. Okay, I don't like doing that. So this question is definitely not meant for me, and for the last year I haven't stepped out, and my work allows me to work from home. Thanking the Lord for that. So I have not used it in a public washroom, but I am guessing you like cleaning it out in a public washroom would be a hassle. But the thing is, since it lasts for a good 6 to 10 hours, I don't think it will be an issue as such. इतना कोई ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगा. But like, I get it. I get what your question is, but I don't really have a good answer to that, because then you can definitely change it, but hassle तो ज़रूर है. I'm guessing, but it does last for a good time. So I feel starting you can use it on the days when you're at home and choose pads for the days when you're going out, and then धीरे धीरे as you get more comfortable and as you explore the cup more, I feel it'll get easier for you also to deal with this. Those were the questions that you guys asked me on my Instagram. In case you don't follow me on my Instagram yet, then here's my ID. Please do follow. And that was it for this video. I hope you guys found it helpful. If you did, then please do give it a thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know if you have any more queries, and if you have any doubts about menstrual cups, please feel free to message me personally on my Instagram or comment down here below, and I will answer that, because for me this switch was so good that I really want as many girls as possible to make this switch. because it is very life changing. So yeah, it is definitely worth a try. It's that good. I hope all of you are safe at home and staying healthy. Sending you guys a lot of love. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay at home, and take care of yourself. Bye.